everybody, I'm Julie Sanford with Studio JSD in Grand Haven, Michigan, and today I'm going to show you how to twist copper wire that you can use to make jewelry with later. Today I've brought with me, I've got a few things here on the table. I've got a bundle of copper wire that I got from a metal recycling company. I've got a pair of wire cutters. I've got some emery paper that can be found at just any hardware store. This is 400 grit emery paper. And I have an assortment of hammers here. I've got just a plain ball peen hammer, an inexpensive ball peen hammer, and I've got a very nice jeweler's hammer that you could use. But my favorite hammer that I brought today is my grandfather's ball peen hammer. I'm going to show you how to use these tools to first flatten the wire, and then we're going to be twisting it later. I also have in front of me a bench block, a steel bench block, and I have a mouse pad. And those are the tools that we're going to be using today, so let's get started. Okay, to start we're going to take a piece of wire off of this bundle that we've got from the metal recycling company. This is about a 12 gauge wire that we're using. We're going to cut off a small section of wire and we're going to straighten it out. A little tip I have for straightening it out is to take it and lay it flat on a smooth surface and then just to roll it underneath the bench block. So I'm going to straighten it out right now. And once that's fairly straight, then we can start hammering it. So I'll take a mouse pad. That's just going to help it so it's not so loud. And then I'm going to take Grandpa's ball peen hammer. I'm going to take it on the flat side and I'm going to start flattening my wire. Okay, so now we've got this beautifully flattened copper wire. I've got my 400 grit sandpaper and I'm just going to give it a little polish with the sandpaper. This is going to take out tiny imperfections in the wire and it's going to make it nice and bright at the same time. We flatten the wire out just to give it a lot more definition when we twist it. And depending on how flat the wire you have, it's going to give you either a subtle or a very definite twist in your wire. So I'm going to put it in the vise. I've got a bench vise here, and I also have some channel lock pliers. This makes it really easy to hang onto the wire while you're twisting. So I'm going to attach the pliers to the top, like that. And now I'm just going to start twisting. As I'm twisting, I'm also pulling up on the pliers, and that's going to give it a nice even twist. So we could stop there if we would just want a little bit of a twist, but we're going to keep going. And you can see how that changes the look of the wire the more twist that you put into it. And we're ending up with a very beautifully handcrafted, twisted, or patterned wire that you made yourself. Okay, so this is what we've made today. We've got this beautiful twisted copper wire that is a beautiful design element that's very distinctive to your hand, and nobody else is going to have anything exactly like this. So in future videos we'll be using this wire that you've made, and we'll be making rings and bracelets, and I'll show you how to make other things with that. And just remember to use recycled materials whenever you can. This is Julie Sanford with Studio JSD in Grand Haven, Michigan. Thanks for watching.